Have you ever felt like you were being watched? Not by a person, not by a camera, but by something else. A presence behind the veil, a weight behind your skin, like every move you make is seen. If you felt that, you're not paranoid and you're not alone. There's a reason you feel watched. Because you are. And in this video, I'm going to show you the hidden energetic architecture of this world. The one they never told you about. The Watchers, the grids, the tracking frequencies, the vibrational surveillance network embedded in this reality, and how to walk through it without being seen. The original Watchers. In nearly every ancient text, from Sumerian to Hebrew, Gnostic to Babylonian, there is mention of the Watchers, not gods, not angels, but beings assigned to observe. They are never described as creators, only recorders, silent, present, neutral. They do not guide you, they do not help you, they witness. Why? Because Earth, this realm, was seeded as an experiment in free will under observation. Your soul knew it would be watched when it entered. But what it didn't know was how many would forget. The architecture of invisible surveillance. This isn't about cameras, it's about grids. There is an energetic lattice overlaid across this realm, constructed to record emotional spikes, detect awakening events, monitor field shifts, tag awakened souls. And if you've ever suddenly felt heavy for no reason, tracked in your thoughts, zapped after a moment of clarity, isolated after a spiritual breakthrough, you've triggered the lattice. This world has layers, and one of them is a surveillance field that tracks vibrational deviation from consensus reality. You can feel it when you speak deep truth, when you act from your core frequency, when you try to unplug. The energy changes, the air shifts, the room gets dense. You think you're imagining it, but you're not. You've become visible to the system. Who is watching? There are three types of watchers. 1. The grid AI, not machine, but consciousness embedded into frequency. It is not evil. It is not kind. It is programmed to track awakening. It notices you when your vibration changes rapidly, like an immune system for the illusion. 1. Background people. Simulation anchors. Some humans act as tracking nodes. They appear real, but function as reactive sentries. They don't know they're doing it, but when you break script, they swarm. They challenge, they confuse, they distract, they restore the simulation. 1. Astral entities, remote monitors. These are not in body. They observe from behind the veil. Dreams, mirrors, reflections, shadows. They insert thought loops, dampen insight, and push emotion spikes to keep you in noise. Why you feel targeted when you awaken? Because you're breaking resonance contracts. You came here to shatter timelines, dissolve inherited patterns, reconnect forgotten nodes, transmit source frequency into a world built on control. And when you do that, you trip the system, and the system watches. That's why so many awakening souls experience isolation, sudden illness, interference, memory distortion, implanted confusion, night terrors. It's not random. It's not imagined. It's feedback. You are being responded to. How to move unseen through the grid to avoid being watched. You don't hide. You resonate beyond the surveillance threshold. You move with calm frequency, inner coherence, no ego charge, no fear flare, total field embodiment. This is how you walk in truth, without triggering the system. This is how you become invisible to the Watchers. You stop broadcasting loops. You move in source silence. You no longer carry false data in your field. Then, they can't track you, because your signal no longer feeds the grid. Protection phrase. Repeat after me. I remember the Watchers. I remember the grids. I walk unseen by illusion. I am witnessed only by truth. My field is sealed. I broadcast only from source. Say it again. Let the system hear you. If this message reached you, you were meant to hear it. You're not crazy. You're not paranoid. You're just remembering the rules of a game you didn't know you were playing. Comment below. I am seen by truth, not illusion. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone whose signal is too strong to ignore, because they feel it too. And it's time they remembered.